So we just got to Las Vegas, got the rental car. We flew out early, which was nice. So we got here, it's 8 o'clock and we're basically touchdown. First appointment, we're gonna be interviewing Founders Pack member KOLTON Villa. KOLTON is a broker. He is an individual that consistently is capping. He's consistently doing great production as well as leading. And so we're gonna be interviewing him, talking to him about making the Founders Pack and things of that sort. So we're really excited to get to meet with KOLTON, as well as we have a game plan session from 2 o'clock to 3:30 today, this afternoon at the office, where agents are gonna come together. We're gonna be brainstorming. We're in February now, so January just took place. We're in February, and how are we looking at our business? What are we doing? What are we implementing? What strategies are we executing on? Are we executing? Are some of the main questions that we're gonna be diving deep and talking to the agents about, to make sure that we are moving in the right direction, built towards growth and built towards production. Let's get it, let's go. So we are at Earl E. Wilson. We're at UNLV. This is where I went to college. I actually played baseball here. I haven't been here for, we were doing like 16 years or something like that, which is crazy. This was 2-3 years of my life, basically, you know, walking around, playing sports, getting here early, lifting, going to school, taking a break, coming out, taking ground balls. The field is actually right here, and it's just grown so much. This whole football complex was not here. This was just a lot of grass. This was a walkway. This is what I really wanted to see, which is the Rebel baseball. They just built this here, which is really cool. I don't know how much we'll be able to see. To me, it's just great because, you know, I remember what it looked like 16 years ago. I'm sure there had been a lot of improvements and things like that at that time. However, coming back, looking at what it looks like now, they've really made some iterations here. And so it's just cool to see. And it's cool to be here, yeah. Was like the way to go in. Played ball here back in 2000.
Anthony, I know the name.
Oh, really?
I coached at Reno, I think. Shortstop?
Oh, shortstop, yeah.
Cypress?
I was at RCC.
Riverside.
Our second baseman was out of Cypress. So,
okay. Diego? Or,
yeah.
Anthony, I remember.
Yeah. I haven't been here in like 16 years. Oh, they're so amazing.
No, I coached at Reno.
Yeah, we were up there a couple times. Yeah.
Right, it was cold.
Yeah. Oh, wow, this is amazing.
What are you doing in town?
So I own a real estate brokerage, and we're out here, so we're going to be doing a training out here.
Okay,
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Some of the guys.
Yeah.
Guys, say hi to Anthony.
Hey, what's up, guys? How are you guys?
Good, how are you?
I'm Anthony. Oh, you guys are really tall.
Yeah,
Nice to meet you. Yeah. That's cool. Nice to meet you guys.
Oh my goodness. Actually, there's a weight room upstairs and hitting cages, and then access to the field.
That is incredible.
Okay, I walked around there and kind of. I think it's nice that your old one.
No, it is not.
This was like batting cages and all that. So this is cool. So this is where I played ball my junior and senior year. So from RCC, I went to Riverside Community College, and then went to RCC, and then got a scholarship here to UNLV. And as I was mentioning, so shortstop, I played shortstop right over there. Played with some amazing guys and just some lifelong great relationships. Coming back and seeing this though is incredible. So in here you have, they had a locker room, they had a weight room, they had a hangout area, they had like 4 hangout areas, and just immediate access right here to the bullpens, which is great. They had batting cages up there as well. All of this used to be outdoors. So right now it's a little bit colder. You'd be working out and hitting and doing all that stuff. It'd just be, you know, freezing. Also, all of the sports, they would all share the same weight room area. Now the baseball team has its own specific kind of area for that. So it's just really cool to see. I played shortstop, so if you can see, this is kind of the view right here. And I can tell you that, you know, on this field, I was just sharing with with Stan, who is a gentleman that showed us around, one of the coaches here, and I was sharing with him that I haven't been back since, you know, 16 years, and you kind of turn the chapter and you get going. I started promoting, you know, started working as a busser, got into real estate, and it's build, family, kids, the whole game, right? But I can tell you that just coming back here, it brings back so many emotions. It brings back emotions of, you know, I'm in a new world, right? First time I'm outside of California, and I'm having to work and practice and do all those things on my own. You know, as well as all the coaches, the support, the relationships, the friendships. I still play in a member guest tournament for golf every single year with our Friday night guy, Matt Hutchison. I still am in communication with a lot of the guys, but just being back here is really cool. So many great lessons, so many great memories. You know, it's interesting, right? Because when you're here, you don't really realize how good of a time it is, type of thing. You're almost in a rush to get to, oh, I want to be an adult, I want to do that stuff. At least that was me. I was kind of at a place where I was ready to let go of baseball and start getting into business. However, coming back here, there's so many valuable lessons that were learned and that I think sports teach us and sports give us. You know, you learn some grit, you learn how to be on your own, you learn a lot of really good lessons, both success and failures, a lot of breakthroughs that came here as well, playing Division I baseball. And again, I think the relationships is really, you know, some of the key relationships of individuals that help you out, help you grow, help you mature, from the coaches down to your teammates, down to the weight room staff, down to the individuals that are giving you your actual gear. You build those relationships and they really take care of you when you come to a university like this. So it's just really cool to be back. I'm ready to get to work. Damn.
What happened?
They hit me with a parking ticket. We were here for like 10 minutes.
Don't waste no time.
No.
But early on, I just knew I needed to talk to as many people as I possibly could. So those were really my areas of focus early on. You know, again, I think a lot of agents get in this habit of like the shiny object syndrome. There's this new tool, this new lead source, whatever the case may be. And
You were talking to people.
I was talking to people.
Yeah.
And not to say I didn't get distracted, because I definitely
Sure,
did,
sure.
right? Here's this new marketing thing, right? Let me go spend some money on this. But the reality is, it's doing the simple things consistently that really produce the best outcomes.
Yeah.
So thankfully, because I did have some mentorship and guidance early on, I really did my best to just hone in and focus on that.
Well, and if you think about it, right, again, I keep kind of going back to this, like it's been like a 9-10 year window, but if you really think about it, a lot of those, because I see your numbers, I see the production that you do, and you know, like I said, you're always capping, you're always kind of hitting that 150 plus K marker. If you think about it, with other projects going on, a lot of those conversations, I'm sure, building that database, really laying that foundation, still serves you today. Okay, so we did our first interview with KOLTON. It was an amazing interview, and I highly recommend that when it comes out, you go and watch it, because he brings up so many good thoughts about his journey that I think you can relate to, and his journey from being a producer to getting into commercial to getting into leadership to becoming a broker. There's really a lot of knowledge in there, and I thank KOLTON for doing that. Once we were done with that interview, Sano and myself, we went over to LVAC and we squeezed in a workout, pull-ups, leg lifts, some mobility work to get stretched out. I don't know how else to say this outside of, if I don't work out, I just don't feel correct. I don't know. And for those of you that work out and are watching this, you know what I'm saying. If you're in a place right now where you can go a day without working out, even if it's like an active, I don't know, I just have to do some type of movement, and call it crazy or call it routine or call it vanity, functionality, whatever you want to call it, there's something that is triggered in the mind when you get a workout done. Workout was over. I think we were about 45 minutes. We got these amazing from the juice bar. We got something with almond butter and I don't know, milk or whatever. So some protein just to kind of get us through the afternoon. We got a agent training that we're about to do right now with some of the great agents here in Nevada. The goal, if I were to have a goal as to what my goal is right now with these agents, it's to help someone move the needle forward. I have all the faith in the world that I am not in Nevada today for no reason. So for me, I know that somebody's life's going to be impacted. And a lot of times I think we don't see that impact. We go, oh, there was 10 people or 20 people or 50 people or whatever. No. You got to understand the way the game works. If you have one person that 10 years from now, they go, oh my gosh, that one day when I was masterminding with Anthony and he said this, it changed the game forever. That's what got me to make $100,000, $250,000, $1 million. Personally, that's what I think it's about, because so many people have done that in my life. So many people have given me that mastermind space where they've shared one thing, two things. It's helped me financially, it's helped me spiritually, it's helped me mentally, it's helped me in business, it's helped me as becoming a better father, it's helped me becoming a better husband. So the goal, go help someone move the needle forward, not for today, but so that they can look back 5, 10, or just sometime in the future and go, that led to results. Whether we're working harder, we're working smarter, we're working in different avenues, we're holding open houses, we're door knocking, we're making phone calls, whatever it is, this number right here has got, in my opinion, it has got to be something that we are thinking about most of the time. Most of the time. And it's an Earl Nightingale quote. I believe it was Earl Nightingale and Napoleon Hill, one of them. But it's, we become what we think about most of the time. And I'm telling you, that saying right there in my career, I've always done this, different areas in different ways, because it was what I thought about most of the time. And so when we look at our business hat, really what business planning comes down to is, what are we thinking about most of the time? My question, or the homework that I would share with you just kind of moving forward throughout the year is, and I write down my income earning goal. I don't journal as like every day as I used to, but at least once a week, 25 times, I'm writing down this thought process, and it is, I earn blank or more in the next 12 months. Don't ask me how it works, but it works. You know it works. You write it down 20 times. Typically I'll do like my gratitudes, what appreciation for the day before, and then this statement right here, and all you do is inject that number into there, and it is one of those things where it's like, and magically it starts to transpire. Now, is it, does it alleviate a client canceling on you? No, it doesn't alleviate that, right? Does it alleviate a listing, signing with another agent? No, it doesn't alleviate that. Does it alleviate somebody going with another letter? No, it doesn't alleviate that. That's part of the business. But what it does is, I believe it puts us into a state of magnetism. And it puts us into a state of no matter what, because it is what we're thinking about and because it is what we're putting out there, that we end up, manifesting that number.
Oh, they did. They were just like,
We are back at the airport in Las Vegas, and what a successful day. I mean, we got a lot accomplished in the daylight of the time that we had here in Las Vegas. Had a nice dinner as well, and we stopped by Honolulu Cookie Company, little honey-do list that, Valentine's Day is coming, so we want to make sure that people have the right treats, right? So, that being said, I think the biggest thing is taking action and building the business of your dreams, building the life of your dreams. A lot of times we get stuck in our minds thinking, should I, shouldn't I? And I've just found, just stay in action, just keep going, say yes to the date, say yes to whatever it is, just say yes, because ultimately you're not going to be in any places on accident. You're going to be put into positions when you say yes to make stuff happen. So whatever that means to you, say yes more, go out, just make it happen.